All right, welcome back everyone. This is where our tray is, still pretty much the same. I don't think I used any of these yesterday, did I? No, I was working on those big pieces, but yeah. But like I said, I got these guys glued in place, and I think they're ready to be assembled. So that's where we'll start today. But here's our back wall and floor. Well, that's for those, but I say I'm still not sure if this is down here or up there on that. But that's the back walls and our side walls. The interior is the white bits. Obviously, so you can see the stuff on the outside. Let's see, got like I say, the wrapped around parts still sticking down good. So I think that B7000 is good for that. Now that I know how to, that you got to do a little friction to heat it up. But yeah, I think this turned out really nice with all the. I still don't understand the different materials for the window frames up there. But like I said yesterday, they didn't ask me. But yeah, but that's a good. So I think it's going to be really look good when it's all said and done. But gonna do some back and forth today. Gonna go out of order again. But first thing I got to do, I'm hoping I got some lights coming up later, so I want to go ahead and assemble them now while I'm working on this other stuff, and maybe by the time if I can get my timing worked out just perfect, we can just won't have to slow down or stop at that point. But yeah, I say this is the last of the LEDs to be assembled, and they actually do end up getting put in right side up, so this shouldn't be as much of an issue where the other ones were hanging. I'm going to hopefully have a little gravity help on these. But yeah, right off the bat, got to do our heat shrink. So just get our guy on there. Just a little bit over the end of the bulb. That's where been aiming for anyways. Have it get it to stay there. Alright, that one did good. Now, it's wrapped up, maybe it'll work better even. Okay, I'll let that one slide off the bulb, but I don't think that really mattered. I think what we are really trying to seal up the wires more than anything. I just sort of think it looks nice to have that little lip around there. Oh, I do need those, so I don't need to put them away yet. Okay. But these are supposed to be floor lamps. So these go sort of the opposite of what you would think. And I forgot got the globe swarming. These do go, but I think I'm going to be able to do this. Let's go through there. No, okay, so it does have to go the other way. So these guys, and that actually will work out good for me, I think. Get you. Oops. Other way. Gotta go big side in first. You wouldn't have thought that was so much easier a second ago. Okay, one at a time. You're just gonna be that way. Okay, so alright, so that will sink all the way down if I'm not careful. So let's see that. Flush with the end there, but I think this is one of those deals where I'm hoping I can use the binder clips as clamps. Maybe not. It's not going to be as tight as I thought it was. Okay. All right. darn. Okay, well, there. Let me get these back in their bucket because it looks like I'm going to have to do some more of the regular gluing. Okay, so I'm a little. I had it set where I picked it up and then set it down the hard way to pick it up. Okay, and you guys and this up. Okay, so these guys up and gotta trying to decide. I've been using the B7000 for everything else. I think I'm gonna see what happens with this stuff. Because, you know, like I said, that nozzle will fit down in here pretty good, and I can get a good bead of glue around the inside. Grip it properly. And this gets pretty sticky pretty quickly. A little bit more, maybe. All right. Now, I'm gonna punch you in. Even. There. All right. Set you aside. You're staying. That wire. Don't fall off the edge of the table with the wire. Okay. Yeah, that seems like it's going to be a good thing. That's fine. Good enough where I'm going to try again. I think. Yep, I just heard the last of an air bubble, so I think we're actually finally done with the trial size here. Okay, spin you around, get you everywhere. Put you down. All right. So, probably gonna need to grab the. I bought some full size tubes of it before I actually got this stuff. And I was just glad to get this, so I'll get those out in a minute whenever I need to use it. But in the meantime, I'm going to get the Bondic out and work on the lights from yesterday. Oh. Maybe may need a little more room for this one. Let's pop it back out a little bit. Yeah, okay. It's going to go on here. We got our big guy. Okay, what goes on where? Okay, so take our big flower petally looking doodad. And it looks like I have to do them one at a time again, because it just barely fits through there. Yep, this goes first. Okay. Just double check myself. Oh, this is an interesting predicament. Okay. Grab that. Needle nose here. I don't know if I'm either going to break the wire or pull it through, or strip the wire one. Or lose my grip. Okay. Broke the wire. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I don't know how soft this stuff is it? Okay, yeah, it's plastic with metal coating on it, so I can use one of the screwdrivers to bore it out a bit. It just looked like it was metal. Yeah, plastic for sure. Alright. Now, should be in good shape. I'm glad I didn't go to trouble going down and getting a drill. That would have been silly. There it goes. Okay, that on there. And our little guy on top of that one. And the bead on top of the little guy. And then, supposedly, another bit of heat shrink on top of those guys. Or beside those guys or something. I don't even think this one's supposed to be shrunk. I think it's supposed to just hang there, but do sort of a covering. Because that does look okay, as is. Alright. And this one is supposed to go, looks like, no marks on it or anything, but it looks like about there. So that's, I say gravity's doing its thing to hold them down. So alright, the Bondic out. Run me a couple of brackets there. Distribute the load a bit. And one right at the wire. I'm going to go a little bit more on that one because I think it looks like it's trying to escape. You could see. And I think it's supposed to come, it says come straight back with it. I'll do another one right about here. Both sides, get all the angles on it. Get them all good. Let's see. Yep, that's the problem with the Bondic. It doesn't stick super good. But now I do have a nice flat platform, hopefully. I'm not sure if super glue will work on this or not, but let's dab it out down there. And apply the pressure. Still moving around on me. I don't know if it'll bond to Bondic or not. And it may have been wet underneath too. Huh? Does it work on super glue? I don't know. I doubt it. And I got a little greedy with it too. Nah, it must not bond to super glue. Okay, it was worth a shot. Okay, just do another. Alright. And like I said, it's supposed to sort of go off this direction towards. Okay, that may have been too far back. Anyways, let's do one about right there. Okay. Like I said, it sort of shows them going off the corner here, so I just sort of keep lining them up and go about right there. Sort of split the difference between the hole and the edge. Because that hole is where the other lights go that we're going to build this at tonight. Or I hope. We're going to build tonight anyway. Okay. Now, let's say that one. Okay, it appears it's starting to stick now. I think I am going to put another one down here to hold it off the edge, so it stays away from that back edge when the time comes to mount it. Hopefully. And while I'm at it, and I got this thing upside down, which is going to be for a few minutes yet anyway, I'm just going to take the opportunity to put a drop of glue right here on this part to sort of make its own little extra support, hopefully, in case the Bonding don't bond again. Strings out of there. Alright. But while that's doing its thing, we could put this one on as well. And it's supposed to go like right about here, evidently. And it's like sort of similar thing. I'm gonna tack it down with the Bondic, I believe, and then throw some glue on to let it set up. I'm going to use the other kind of glue just as an experiment to see if Aleene's works better than the beacon on this stuff. A little more over here, I think. Alright, and like I say, do a little bit of the Aleene's Turbo Tacky and drop that in. Like I say, just to drop on there just to try it out and see how it works. A little reinforcement maybe. Alright, cool. Now that takes care of that, and I did that last night. Working on the lights now. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside and go change my battery, and I'll be right back, and we're actually going to start assembling on the structure now. Looking forward to that. Okay, ease you out of the way. Alright, so I'll be right back and we'll get rolling. Okay, got glue drying everywhere, and so we're ready to move on to, just noticed a little excess glue up here. I don't know if it'll It's not coming off. All right. But glue drying everywhere. And like I said, I got my big boy tube with B7000, so it just gets the same nozzle on it. So hopefully it'll be as easy to control. Let me go ahead and give it a test shot and find out. That's supposed to go up. Okay, on the middle of this one. Put you back in there. Looks like a little spin action there. Spread it around. Get it all lined up. And then it's supposed to go here-ish. So, yeah, like I said, I got my new stuff, so I'm going to keep giving it a try. And maybe about like there. Okay. And I forgot there was a hole in the middle of that, so I'll have to. Got a little off center there. Yep. All right. Probably should use super glue on this one, but it'll be all right. That's now. Also, this is where we put our little oven fireplace doodad in. Did too good a job of tying the wires up. This one is supposed to go like there's a little crack there for the, looks like they want it to be not on the very edge. I don't know if it's gonna, but I think it's gonna be fairly close to the edge anyway. It might be all right. Sort of watching that ship's wheel, see if it slides on me any. I don't think it is. Let's see if I can. Let's see, sort of. I think. Yeah. With that wire on there, it's making it. Let's see if I can. Let's see now. That's. See, I wish there was a hole straight down here rather than off to the side. Trying to figure out a good way to. Okay, so here. Let's do that. Okay. I think I am going to use a super glue on this one. I'm just going to sort of push back here on this top part because I got that frame installed up there, so I can put a little pressure on there. So I'm going to apply the glue through there and push down on that part because that wire is really fighting me to stay. I don't think it'll stay in place if I try and glue it to the bottom. Okay, so just a nice even thickish coat. Halfway, and then go in there, so press down. And I'm going to give this another little bit longer than normal just to give it every opportunity for that glue to do its thing. Maybe 3 more seconds. And it still popped up a little bit, but I think it's alright, yeah. So that's going to go in there. Yeah, so you can see it. That wire was fighting it the whole time. It's still, so it's down on this side, not that side, but I think once it's installed, it'll be okay. Yeah, if they're going to do that, I wish they put the wire on the somehow run the wire on the inside or something. Not even, but it's there, so that's the important thing. All right, now, okay, looks like we're moments away from actually putting some walls together. That one, these 4 guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the super glue on that, and this just is like acting as we're supposed to put these on all 4 edges to lift. This is the very bottom floor, so it just gives a little room to run our wires underneath. It's what I'm thinking it is. So just gonna, and it looks like it's sort of just in the middle. It's not really being, there's no, let's say it's just a support thing, so it's not that, I don't think it has to be super precise, but I'm gonna spread me out a nice even layer. And edge and pressure. Okay. Just work my way around with it. Maybe I went too thick that first one. Last one. Okay, and 3 more seconds. Okay. Okay, that gives us a little lift on our platform there, and it's time to get going. All right, so this guy, I'll go this way. And this guy goes in here. side wall. It says to start on the left side. This one with the, nope, no, doing it backwards. This one, because that goes on the outside. Okay, you're in there. Uh-oh, I need to do a little trim work down there. It's fighting me on that bottom bit, so let's do that right quick. Shouldn't be an issue. Side. Okay, there it went. I think I have to worry about this, but I'm going to go ahead and take that off too because it's actually easier. And then you. Okay, now back to work. Okay, yeah, that feels much better. Those two in, and then bring in our back wall here. Just drops in place. Just noticed this bit. There's a. Okay, there might be. It looks. No, I did that, Marcus. The corners aren't cornering. You can't see it. If there. Because down here there's an offset there. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. See where it goes from there. Maybe it's got something to this fly. Okay. So back up. Now this goes in to these guys. Whoa. Oh. I guess I might ought to put some glue on some of these pieces. That could help too. All right. Yeah. All right, let's. Duh. Okay. Got my new B7000 tubes. I'm just going to run a little bit in between the middle of these two. I'm not going to go on the outside, I think. See how this works on. Oh, that's sweet. That's smooth. Okay. Y'all saw that. It just came out of there. Okay, there it went. Okay, then you. Okay, and then one more line. Should have time to adjust appropriately. Okay. I guess I could do while I'm going. A little bit along the top here. I think this stuff may end up being too easy to use. There. Now, the floor. Eased in there. Okay. Now, this one goes in. Maybe this will be what holds everything square. That's not good. Uh-oh. Did not foresee that coming. Okay. So these tabs are in the wrong place, evidently. Or maybe, hang on. No, that's the only way they'll work, is because that do. Or, oh no. It matters which side you put this stuff on. Okay, so I put the, okay, I think it's, okay. That out, help you out. You in. Okay, so that's gonna, yeah, that'll work. I think that'll work. Okay, let me slice this. Okay. Okay, let me. All right. Yes, I've got the. Well, maybe not. Okay, it does show. No, I've done it right accidentally. Because that does. Because that way. Okay, yeah, because this lines up here. The corners line up like I was worried about. And that gives us coverage there. And there is something that goes on this front edge. Okay. I was panicking for nothing. I thought yeah. I didn't do it on purpose, but I've accidentally done it right. And that this thing here is, if I can cut here. Yeah, It was bubbling. It was being pushed up there. Okay. Okay. I was getting a little nervous there, so I'm glad that's over with. I think first thing I gotta do is run this wire down here through the bottom to bring it out. It'll over all this glue that I got an access hatch there, and so all that glue I put down was useless. Oh well, live and learn. Where am I at? Okay, that's not the one I want. Not really the one I want either, but it'll work. Alright, so pull those guys through there. Okay, so that goes our wire from our oven goes underneath there to be concealed. I think that's where all these other wires are going to end up going on the other side. But make sure I got it. That's everything. Yep. And it's time for the other side. Push it over a little bit. All right. And trim on the bottom again. Actually, this one's not that bad. Must have lined it up better. Oh no, this is the set. This was one I've already trimmed. Okay. The other one didn't have an issue. Okay. Now glue in there. And this is where this is the damaged side. I'm going to go ahead and trim that off because I had issues with that on the other one. So this is my half. So I'm going to put just a smidge of glue right here too. Okay, let's see if I can make these go. But you know what? I am going to go ahead and pull this little detail off the bottom here. It's already wadding up on the... When I'm trying to push it in, it's already starting to wad up on me, so I'm going to get it out of the way. Okay. Now you're in. You are. And it is not lined up. It is very much pushing out on it. Yeah, that's something I was worried about the other day. Get the clamp out. Get my fingers to work. Okay, get the bigger clamp out. Okay. And I'm going Looking at this, it's not. Ooh, something just went out of whack. Oh, that's where that. Okay, I've only got the half the tab there. So. Okay, let's do. Okay, let's undo that. I'm going to do the clamp from the back. It already tried to hold there. That's good. Take the old Beacon 3-in-1. That's pretty stout stuff. So I'll pop you out. Run a bead. Get it to run a bead. Go straight up this side. You couldn't see that because it was out of frame, but straight up the corner here. I don't know if I can get it show up or not, but I got a good little bead of glue there. And you up again. Now, put these guys together. Pressure. Okay. It's okay. All right. Got pressure on it both ways. That corner is back in there tight. Side. Whoop. Don't hit everything. It should be. Okay, I'm going to give that 30 minutes to try and cure up, and I'll come back, and that may be where we finish up today, because that's going to take a few minutes, and it's already getting a little bit late. Alright, so I'll be right back, and we'll take a look at this and see how it goes. Okay, it's been a minute or 4. Let's find out if it worked. Let's do this one. Okay. So far, that one's staying in place. And so was that one. Excellent. Crisis averted. Maybe. For the moment, anyway. Okay, put up my clamps. So, drop them on my toes after a while. Okay. So we got good bones of a building started there. And just out of curiosity, let's see what else we got. Okay. Okay, so okay, I'm going to see if I can get this. I don't go too far. I'll angle this back, see if I can get my cell phone stand back here to a little support. And I'm going to try and, well, a little bit further back than that, try and run these wires down through there right now. See that little corner back here that's taken out. I don't know if it'll work or not. Sounds like it's doing a good job. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm going to keep going with these. Alright. Let's see. Oh, here's. Okay. One of them's here waiting on me, and the other one was right there. I could have grabbed it, but I missed it. Alright. Those are out. That's our first guy. Alright. So I probably will. Well, let's see. Looks like there's some bookcases and stuff over here in the way, so I'm not going to worry too much about them not being like tucked all the way in the corner yet. I may while I got them fairly wide open, I may drop a piece of Bondic in there just to give that a shot. And our light does do a good job of hanging there, so that's not looking too shabby. I think the glue is what's holding it in there. Okay, so let's see if these were as cooperative as those first two were. That one seems to be so far. Got one smart aleck. Okay, there he goes. There they are, right there. One of them. Can't quite grab it. Alright. Now, those are all our wires so far. And let's see, how's that? That's not looking near as good as the first one. Okay, there it goes. Now a gray one. Yep. Okay. I do think I am going to have to put a drop of Bondic, just sort of contain them all into that corner. Let me just back up in here. Maybe if I can find a way to sort of push them all down and get the Bondic in there. Looks like just a little drop. So I'm not using it. Just going to use it to corral them. I'm not going to try. Not trying to. I'll hold them back there. Okay. Okay, that's not cooperating. Let's see here. I had twisty tie. If I can use that to gang these guys up. No, don't have enough room to do that. Something, if I can get, where's that? Okay. It was sort of, alright, I think this is going to do the trick. Of course, I can't see over there to do it, but just sort of guessing, I think. Okay. I got it sort of tacked in. Let me go ahead and A little more hardcore with it. Should get all the angles in. I say just sort of gather them all up, so make sure they're going to be behind whatever they're going to be behind. Do that again down here. Turn that. Move UVA back in. Came out of its little. I think I might have broke my little doodad. Okay. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. Now, like that. Oh. I got enough for here. And all right. And hopefully I don't need nothing flush back against that wall. All right, got them. Okay. I am satisfied with that. So we got that much done. I do have some more wires to bring in, but I wanted to get that done first. Get everything decrazified. But so let's see, that puts it to the, I think these have had ample time to dry now. So let's assemble this, some floor lamps. Where did I put the rest of the pieces? Oh, there they are. I don't know if we'll install them or not, but I think we'll get them at the very least assembled and ready to roll. Okay. I got all our little doodads there. And back. I don't think this is going to take too long. Okay. We got you. And this is where I ran into trouble. Oh, it worked that time. Okay. So this is supposed to go in there. I think I'll start off a little bit of the B7000 around the lip. Ease you in. Spin you around a little bit. Make sure you get everything coated. Get you back up. This could be where my binder clips come in. Yeah. Holding that in place. Gonna be. Whoop. I think if I run you through there. Leave them stand up on its own. Which is what we want because we got stuff to put on top here. Yeah, that's excellent. You and you. So, stick with the old B7000. Little bead all over the top here. Or big bead all over the top. I don't know if it's showing on the. Okay, there we went. Okay. Now, get you there. Stay on there. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to leave it tonight when I get both of these done. A little more glue. What are you doing down there, Neil? You staying out of trouble? Goes on top. All right. There we go. That worked. So now let's do that one more time and we will call it a night while we let those dry and they're ready to install tomorrow, first thing. And let me take a peek. What else are we doing tomorrow? Okay, got some shelves and ooh, we get to build the steps tomorrow. I bet that takes the whole day. Yeah, because that looks like a lot of pieces. Okay. You know what you're in for. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Little bead on here. You in. Spin you around. Start you off the binder clip in the right direction this time, so I don't even have to run that through there. Oh. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to do it the other way. Yeah, to get the straight down, I do have to start off with it. On this end, this one doesn't feel as good. There we go. Now, add this through there. Put these guys up. Got a stand. Glue on the crown. Drop you in. And another drop of glue for the little bead. All right. And there that one is. So, that's those set aside and let them dry overnight. Like I say, we'll install them first thing in the tomorrow. And they go here in these corners. Wires go just straight down into the back. So most of the lighting's on the back there. Like I said, there's our chandelier and yeah, it's starting to come together now. We're gonna, like I say, tomorrow we're predominantly we're gonna got a few shelves to put on the sides here, but predominantly it's going to be the steps. So, like I say, that's going to be fun. Ooh, I just saw that in the. I must have set something down there. That's B7000. I'm not going to do it because it'll peel up my detail. But maybe, hopefully, that's where the flower. I think that's where that goes. It's going to cover most of it. Oh, and there's steps to go here too, so we're good. Okay. All right. But anyways, folks, that's where we're going to call it tonight. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time.